Hey, what is going on, guys? Hex Competitive back again today with a brand new video, and as was down in the title below be the topic we're talking about today. So this episode of Masamune was very good, and it really cleared some things up, even though the whole picture thing of Fuji is kind of like, oh, okay. But we'll get to that in a little bit. So I really want to start from the top here, right, from the beginning, and we find out that Aki makes a statement that's very weird, and it's very contradicting, to say the least, and that is, it sucks. It's very sad to have someone you love look the opposite way. And I was kind of like, whoa, she does that basically every single day at school. And even Makabe, he's thinking that. And we almost got, the dialogue in between him and Aki about the whole Pigfoot thing. He mentioned it, but it stopped there. And I wonder if she's probably going to catch on after we actually do get introduced to that chubby kid that looks like him. It definitely resembles Makabe whenever he was younger, and a grown-up Makabe version of the chubby one definitely resembles him. And that's what she's probably going to look back to whenever that comes. When that time comes, hey, how did he know about Pigfoot? Well, hey, because I am Pigfoot. That's probably how it's going to go. But she states that, and it's kind of like, why is Aki like that then? I don't know. I don't have an answer for you guys. But I'm interested, why is Aki like that then? I mean, you can't say she's a product of her society and her culture, her surroundings, because she doesn't really hang around anyone outside of Yoshino, right? And the whole Makabe being chubby and all that kind of stuff, and her actually loving him, she even states, now that was love, then why did she push him away in the first place? Does she not know? Was she just ignorant to the fact? And, I mean, stupidity is happiness, I guess, but I was just kind of baffled by that. But also, we have the whole Fuji thing. That's the main thing about this whole episode, right? That is the plot point of this episode, and that is simply that Fuji went to the top of the roof, and she reenacted the whole manga thing, and that was clever. I did enjoy that writing. I'm glad that they went that route, because it's kind of clever. It's kind of like, oh, we should have thought of that, because she even says, I especially love the rooftop scene, and we should have thought about that, but it's kind of just like, kind of slipped underneath my radar, and it definitely foreshadowed that, and I was kind of like, damn, I should have known. But I really like that. That was clever writing, but we see that she's definitely in a terrible state, and Makabe has some dialogue. Her, Makabe, and Aki, actually. And she states to Makabe, are you going to follow my path? Are you going to keep going down that one? Are you going to keep following your own path? Or are you going to do something else? And it's simply stating the two paths that he is following are really wrong, right? The two paths that he can go that she mentions, his and or hers, are they're a little off. But yet, Fuji's path is not really that bad, per se. I mean, she kind of thought she didn't treat love in the right way. It's really the best way to put it. I think that's the best way to put it, because that really was a confusing scene. Now it's like superficial love is what she stated it to be. I mean, she saw a picture. Hey, I know him when I was little, even though I don't really know him at all, so I love him. And maybe that's because she's kind of scared about her living and or dying, how much time she had left. We see that she goes into that discussion on that. We see that she's been sick ever since she's little. She's been fragile ever since she was little. And I wish that the writer actually would have dove into why she was sick, you know what I mean? Because, like, what is she sick from, right? I'm kind of like, what is she experiencing? What's wrong with her? What is her health problem? And Makabe he's kind of conflicted, right? We see him, he's kind of like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I doing this? And, it really did remind me, I know I mentioned this show a lot, but it did remind me of ReZero, and it's kind of like, Subaru, yes, his pride's always in the way, and that's where Makabe is right now. It's amazing, and that's why ReZero is such good writing, by the way, because you look how relatable it is. Even to a rom-com, it's relatable, and it's that pride that's in the way of Makabe, right? And he's still going to follow the path of the revenge. Stupidity is happiness once again. Ignorance is bliss. And it's kind of like, why are you hurting someone, even though maybe they hurt you in the past? Why? What's his deal? What's his problem? And I'm just so baffled by that. He's so stuck on this. He's so stuck on the past when he's like 5, when love didn't even matter. He's just so ignorantly stuck on this, and it really makes me mad. I think that's what the story is actually trying to do, and I applaud the story for doing that, if that is what it's trying to do, actually. And can I just say really quick, Futabu is an absolute airhead, and Makabe probably should have picked her whenever he had the chance, because she's obviously a great girl to have, right? And Yoshino's kind of like, I'm kind of just surprised that you think it's not obvious. I mean, and then she even mentions the whole, I hope Fuji doesn't feel the same way. I'm just kind of like, oh shit. She's not the sharpest tool in the shed, to say the least, right? She's not the brightest crayon in the box. Actually, I wouldn't say that. She's smart, but obviously she's class rep, so she has to be smart in some kind of way. But she's just she's a ditz, right? But so the way this is starting to wind down, and to find out that Aki really liked Makabe whenever he's fat and chubby, even though she doesn't know that was him. I was kind of like, well, why'd she reject him? And then I thought about it. I was kind of like, well, why wouldn't she reject him? I mean, it's clear as day that they were really young, and she probably just kind of got scared and said, "No, go away." And I mean, who knows, right? I feel as if people were actually like, whenever we're teenagers, I feel as if we're more straightforward when we're young, right? When we're like 5 to 12, we're like more straightforward rather than whenever we're like 13 to 18. For God's sake, it's so weird, right? But I did enjoy this episode. I really did. It could have very well fell short. I think it did kind of hurt Fuji a little bit with the whole I just picked a picture. But her like illness kind of justifies that to me personally, in my opinion, because it's kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna live or die. I just want to try to experience love, and she is a girl, so it kind of makes sense. I'm not being sexist by no means, but because it goes both ways. But it seems like a girl kind of thing to do, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like Issa Hyodo. He wants to not be a virgin before he dies, right? So he wants a harem before he dies. It's a guy thing, I guess. But I really did enjoy this episode. I'm really interested to see where this goes with the whole new chubby kid that's been introduced that most definitely looks like Makabe whenever he was younger. And I'm really interested to see how the author in our anime, don't know if it's anime original the rest of the way. I'm pretty sure it's still following the manga from what I've been told ever since the last episode. I know that much. And I would assume this episode did too, simply because, well, it did follow what left off in the last episode. But I'm interested to see how they tie this in a bow. How they, it has to be hit or miss. I think it's really going to be hit or miss, honestly, with you guys. I really do. But as always, guys, you've been Hex. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow my Twitter, Hex25, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys. Just real quick, guys, before the video ends, we actually see that Makabe comes to the realization that he will end up like Aki if he doesn't change his ways, but he still goes down the same path, which I'm interested to see how that plays out. Like, what kind of person will Makabe actually turn out to be? And he knows he has to change, but he still doesn't. So, once again, maybe it's that pride getting in the way. But, once again, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Just in case the outro's not before this. Peace.